one of my cousins from my uncle, my mother's brother, he escaped from the train. He was a very young boy, like maybe 9 or 10 years old. And he was like he wasn't slow, he was very fast in everything there. So he said, no, I'm going to escape from the train. He escaped from the train, and he came back to our city, and he told us where the train is going, because we knew already that it was 7 kilometers before Tremblinka where he escaped. So my mother arranged with some other people. She took a Polish priest, which we knew him from before. We were involved with business with him also, because with leather he wasn't together. And we gave him a lot of money. She paid him a lot of money. Not only my mother, was a few families involved, to go through Tremblinka and see what's going on there. If we can rescue somebody, maybe for money, maybe for something else, maybe for that. That man, I remember him very well. I don't remember his name. His first name was Andrzej, like in English. In Polish was Andrzej. The second name I don't remember. He was not an older priest, a younger fellow, maybe 35, 40 years old, with this white collar, like a Polish priest, with his cross in the front. And he went away to Tremblinka. And he came back after 3 days. He came back. We were in the ghetto already, so we went out from the ghetto. My mother was out from the ghetto, somewhere out, and he told her exactly. In that time, we knew everything. They bring in the transports, they take him to a shower, they're getting gassed, they're getting everything. So I would say in the late August of 42, we know exactly what was going on in Tremblinka.
You understood the final solution.
Yeah.
Do you remember when this man told your mother these things? Did your mother tell it to you? Did you all listen at the same time?
Yeah, my mother came back to the ghetto there at that time, and she said she has very important things to tell us. And she called some friends, and I remember we were sitting in our house. Was a smaller house, because we didn't have our house what we used to live before. So we were, like my mother made a meeting in a friend's house, was a little bigger house. And we were maybe about 25 to 30 people in that house. And she said exactly, with the other 2 ladies that were involved, what that priest said. That they doing to the Jews the final solution, they gas them. The transport are coming from the ghetto in Warsaw. The ghetto was still in Warsaw in 42. And not only from that, from all over Europe. And every day a transport is coming in with at least 10,000 Jews. From our city came the first time 15,000 Jews. They brought in that day. And we started thinking, what are we going to do?